Today's yoga practice is going to be a practice that I did this week virtually, and it is going to focus on core stabilization, the lower abdominal muscles. It's going to focus on moving your hips free of your pelvis and strengthening your gluteus medius. So I'm first just going to invite you to sit nice and tall and just take a moment to settle into this very moment. Feel your sits bones root to the earth. Observe the length of your spine, the natural curves of your back. And sense your shoulders stacking over your hips, your head stacking over your shoulders. Hands resting on your lap, palms down would be grounding, palms up, more receptive, receiving. And take a half a dozen slow, deep breaths. Maybe even exhaling with a sigh. And bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment to set an intention for today's yoga practice. Release your hands. I invite you to lie down on your back. Come to lying on your back, and once you get there, just simply straighten your legs, take your arms over your head, reach long from hands to feet, and pump your ankles up and down a few times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, give your right leg a hug. Feel your left heel and leg rooted to the earth. Simply pulling right knee to chest. Inhale the arms back up and overhead. Lower the right leg, root it. Exhale, give your left leg a hug, knee to chest. And now linking the movement to breath just to warm up our bodies a bit. Inhale the arms overhead, straighten left leg. Exhale, give right leg a hug as you root the left leg down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Plant the right leg down. Exhale, hug the left leg. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, left knee to chest. And one more round. And if you'd like, double knees to chest. Squeeze the legs together like one. Both knees to chest. Lower it down. If alternating is better for you, continue alternating. Two more. Pause with knees to chest. Simply give them a hug. And if your neck is healthy and you like a little extra, lift your head and shoulders, curl up like a ball, compressing the belly. Set your head and shoulders down. Set your feet down, knees bent, feet flat. And just take a moment here. Open your legs and notice what your spine does. Do your best to keep your spine quiet, no movement. Feel your tailbone on the ground. Feel the back of your head on the mat. And now stabilize your spine by engaging your core. Exhale, close your legs. Inhale them open. Exhale, close your legs. Inhale them open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale it closed. Inhale it open. Last time, exhale it closed. Now mindfully, feel your hip points with your hands and do your best to keep your pelvis still. root the tailbone, pull the navel to the spine, let the left leg fall open without the pelvis moving. Only go out as far as you can without the pelvis moving, and close. Inhale the leg open. Exhale it closed. Inhale it open. Exhale it closed. Just two more. Last time. And now repeat on the right side. Again, rooting the tailbone, pull the navel to the spine, let the right knee fall open, and exhale it closed. Continue to open and close. Only go as far as you can without the pelvis moving. If you feel the whole pelvis wanting to rock over, stop yourself. And continue to open and close. 3 more rounds. Last time. And now we're going to alternate right and left. Let the left one fall open. Take it closed. Right one open. And close. Left. And as you go back and forth, maybe there's even a better sense of whether your pelvis is staying stable or not. Simply notice if there's any rocking, and if there is, engage your core to quiet the torso, to really stabilize the spine. These are fundamental movements that can help in your yoga practice, learning these concepts and creating the tissue memory to stabilize your core. Last one on the right. Now open the left leg. Take your arms out in a T and bring your right leg all the way over to meet the left leg. You're in a twist. Take 2 deep breaths. Open the right leg back up to the starting position. And now bring the left leg all the way over to meet the right. And this time your pelvis is moving. You're stacking left pelvis on the right, taking the spinal twist. We're just exploring the body in another way. Another deep breath here. And opening the left leg. Pausing in Supta Baddha Konasana in the center. And now bringing right leg all the way over. Feel the twist and do your best to keep your right shoulder on the ground as you bring your legs to the left side. Feel the shape in your body. And now open the right leg all the way back up. Find Supta Baddha Konasana in the center. Settle into center, root the left shoulder, bring left leg all the way over. Feel the twist in your body. And open the left leg back up. Bring your right leg over to meet your left and lay on your left side. And if you want to put a pillow or a prop under your head, take the time to do it. We're going to do 2 things here. Just relax your arms first. The knees are stacked. And you're simply going to put your right hand on your pelvis. Try to keep it stable. And now open your knees like it's a clamshell. Right knee moves to the sky without any movement from your pelvis. And then close your leg. This strengthens glute medius. Open the knee. Pelvis stays quiet. And close the leg. And feel that movement happening from the ball and socket where your femur, the long bone of your thigh, comes into your pelvis. And the pelvis stays stable. And you're opening and closing the right leg. Take just a handful more. You might feel a little burning in your right tush. Pause there, and now take your arms straight out in front of you, like they're at 90 degrees at the shoulder. And we're going to take a few rounds to get into the spinal twist from our shoulders instead. So legs are in this stacked position. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Exhale it closed. Do this a handful of times, going just a little further every time you inhale the arm up and maybe a little back. Exhale it closed. Inhale it up and back. Exhale it closed. Starting to rotate your upper body a little bit more as you bring the arm up and back. And closed. And eventually bring the right arm all the way over to the floor, creating a spinal twist. And now just sensing that twist in your body. Feel how you settle into the twist. Soften into the shape. Last deep breath. And now return, right arm back up and over, closing the hands. Make your way to the other side. I'm going to flip to the other side of the mat so you don't have to see my backside. But just make your way to the other side, and we're going to repeat the same sequence now on the left. So stacking your knees in this side-lying position, settling in, getting comfortable. And now just take your left hand to your pelvis, open the left knee to the sky, and close it. Do your best to keep your pelvis totally quiet as you open and close your leg like a clamshell. Slow and steady. Check yourself. Make sure the pelvis stays stabilized. And only move as far as you can without the whole pelvis going along. There's 2 more rounds. And sometimes I don't count. I just kind of go till fatigue. So do a few more if you want, or a few less. And then extend the arms out in front of you. Stack the hands with the shoulders out at 90 degrees. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale it closed. Take it a few more rounds. Inhaling and open. Take it back a little further. Exhale it closed. Inhale it open and up. Rotate the upper back a little bit and close. Take 2 or 3 more rounds. Eventually you'll come all the way into the spinal twist. And eventually left arm comes all the way to the floor behind you. And feel that twist in your body. Connecting with slow, steady breaths. Melting into the shape. Feeling what tugs and pulls and stretches. And soften in just a little bit more. Last deep breath. And close, left hand all the way over to the right. Now just make your way back to your backside. We're going to take that trunk rotation movement we did, and we're going to make it a core strengthener. So arms out in a T. Bring both legs over to the right. And now exhale them back to center. And now both legs to the left. And exhale them back to center. Back and forth at your pace, inhaling them to the side, and on the exhale, feel your core pull you back to center. Really feel those transverse abdominis creating this tugging, and the exhale, firing the belly. If that's enough, continue there. If you want a little more, take your shins parallel to the ceiling, hips at 90, knees at 90. Take your legs over to the right as far as you can without the shoulder lifting. Exhale them to the center, and then to the left as far as you can without your shoulder lifting, back to center. Going back and forth, and remember the foundation is keeping your shoulders rooted, planted, connected to the mat. And if any point you fatigue here, you go back to the previous level. And if you still want more, straighten legs to the sky and take your legs over to the right as far as you can without the left shoulder lifting, and then back to center and as far to the left as you can without the right shoulder lifting, back to center. Continue to go back and forth in any of the 3 configurations we've now talked about. Make it yours. Last round, ending with the left. Pause in the center, give your knees a hug. Set the feet down on the mat, knees bent, feet flat, arms at your side. Bend your right hip to 90 degrees. Feel your tailbone on the ground, low belly engages, and now lift your left leg to meet it. Keep your spine totally quiet, pelvis still. Set the right leg down. Set the left leg down. Root the tailbone, engage the core, pelvis quiet. Bend your left hip to 90 degrees. Right leg comes up to meet it. Left leg comes down. Right leg comes down. And if you'd rather hold your pelvis with your hands to feel, you can put your hands there. Right leg to 90 degrees. Left leg comes up to meet it. Right leg down, left leg down. Left leg to 90 degrees. Right leg comes up to meet it. Left leg down, right leg down. And now bring your right leg to 90 degrees. Left leg comes up to meet it. Continue with what we were doing, or if you want a little more, from this place, tap your right toe down, bring it up. Tap your left toe, bring it up. Alternating right and left. Nothing changes or moves in your spine. You have core stabilization as you just do toe taps. And if you want it more challenging, tap your foot further away from your body. 2 more. Last round. And give your legs a hug. Lift your nose to your knees. Release it all back down. And lower your legs on the mat. And feel the warmth you've created in your belly. As you pause for just a moment in Savasana. Letting your whole body soften. From your core, your pelvis, your glutes, your legs, all the way down to your feet. And up your spine to your neck, your shoulders, all the way down through the arms, hands, and fingers. Jaw relaxed. And give yourself as much time as you have today to rest in Savasana. I'm ever grateful to lead you in the Barefoot in America yoga practices. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.